Hey everybody, it's Dr. K, and today we are talking about everybody's favorite meal of the week, your cheat meal. But we want to do it responsibly, so we call this sensible splurging, right? You're going to cheat, we know that. Nobody's going to stick to this program 100% of the time. And we actually build that in. If you go to the meal plan for the week, the weekly meal plan, it says in there's a couple of meals where go have whatever you want. Just do it sensibly, right? Holidays, weekends, office parties, this throws a lot of people off, right? You go to an office party and somebody bought you pizza, great. Instead of having 7 pieces of pizza, maybe you have 2 pieces of pizza, some salad. So you can still cheat, you can still do those things, but we want you to do it sensibly and just not let everything go in one meal, because things tend to kind of cascade from there. So everybody needs a burger every now and again, everybody needs a piece of pizza. If you're at a ball game, get a hot dog. We're not going to tell you not to do that sort of stuff, but just think through it a little bit. Holidays and weekends tends to screw a lot of people up too. So if everybody's been there, you've got a Friday, you get out of work early, right? So for breakfast, maybe you're doing really well with the program, you had yogurt and berries for breakfast. All right, good job there. Snack, you had some almonds and a banana before you left the office, right? You get out of work early, you go meet your buddies, you have a beer and maybe a hot dog. All right, so that's not on the list, but that's okay. We're just doing one, right? And then you skip your snack because maybe you're going to a ball game or something that night. So you skip the snack. This doesn't even factor in. You didn't eat for a while. Now you're starving by the time you get home for dinner. You've been out all day. You don't feel like cooking anything, and so you order a pizza. All right, so we've got 2 red marks and 1 skipped meal. So that's a loss for the day, right? So ideally what we would do is, try to straighten it out on Saturday. Plan for your week. Know that, maybe I'm busy, so I should pack some things. I should have some things in the fridge waiting for me. Instead of doing that, maybe you get up late because you were out too late on Friday, and for breakfast, you skip breakfast. So that's a skipped meal. You're out shopping, running errands, you forget to eat, and so you grab a donut and a cup of coffee because you're at the mall or wherever you are, and now your blood sugar is spiked. It was really low, you skip breakfast, it spikes all the way up here. An hour later you're starving, right? You're still out running around, you don't have anything in the car, you didn't prep for it, you skipped breakfast, and so now you're gonna go to Jimmy John's and get a big sub and a bag of chips and a Coke. All right, so we screwed that one up. Ideally now you go home, you have a nice little snack, maybe you have apple, peanut butter, or you've got some leftovers from the week, protein shake, something like that. All right, so we got a green mark here. You go out on Saturday, and instead of getting a salad and a healthy protein option to really try to straighten it out, because you've screwed up a little bit here the last couple of days, you go out and you get the big pasta and tiramisu, right? So that's going to be an X here. Sunday morning, again, you get up late. It's Sunday, everybody likes sleeping in, right? Maybe you go out for brunch, so we'll call that breakfast for today. And you get a Bloody Mary and corned beef hash, right? Everybody loves that. All right, so that wasn't on the list. And you're running around, you skip your snack for the day. You're still busy, it's a Sunday, you gotta go to the grocery store. Maybe we don't get anything for lunch, you get a deli sandwich from the grocery store. All right, that's really not on the list. And then you get home, you're so tired you flop down on the couch, and for a snack, you're gonna have queso cheese dip and watch the Bears game. All right, that wasn't on there. That's not what we're going for. Sunday night, you're so exhausted, you feel like skipping dinner, or we have something real light. We've done nothing to help ourselves out. Next week, we roll into Monday, we've got nothing for breakfast or lunch, so you go out and you get takeout for lunch, and it just cascades and continues on throughout the week. So, sensible splurge. We know that you're gonna have a cheat meal here and there, and that's totally fine, but try not to let your weekends look like this, because a lot of times when we get busy and we forget to meal prep and we forget to think what we're gonna put in our mouths and we forget to plan ahead, this is what happens, and that's what's holding you back. So think it through a little bit more, make sure you've got healthy foods on hand, make sure you're eating regularly and enough, you're not skipping meals, and this will help you to get to your goals.